contributing as far as promoting our entertainment industry is concerned. So most of the times, many of the times that we just have discussions, usually alone in the studios sometimes, but for today it's kind of different, like it has been for the previous weeks, where we've been featuring some artists, because those are the ones that we get to talk to most of the times on this platform, and just get to find out their music, and of course get to listen to their music as well. So that's what we get to do on this particular platform. My name is Kalunga Mwapa, and of course I'll be taking you all the way to the hour of somewhere around 15 when someone else takes over with a different program. Like I said, I'm not alone in the studios, and like I always say, I always allow my guests to say their names because they're in a better position to actually pronounce their names right. You might miss it. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
How was your new year?
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay. So, I ask my guests to say their names. So please kindly just introduce yourself.
So my name is Smith Adamson.
Okay.
But you can call me Dr. Jesus.
Dr. Jesus.
Definitely.
That's the stage name.
The stage name. I call myself Smith,
Okay.
Dr. Jesus. Yeah.
Where exactly? How did you come up with that name exactly?
Yeah, so the name, I remember, I remember I was recording, and I was recording some music some time back, and I was thinking about creating a name that would be different. Then I started looking at things that I can create, and things that would be different to what people has already created. Since I'm a gospel artist, I'm a rapper, by the way.
Okay.
Then I said, what am I going to create? Then I think I said, okay, since I'm a gospel artist, I think I'm an ambassador of Christ.
An ambassador, yeah.
So instead of me using an ambassador of Christ or maybe a representer, I just put it to say Dr. Jesus representer. So now what I do is I remove representer. I just say Smith, Dr. Jesus. So when people now ask, then I have to explain how to Smith. It's Dr. Jesus, the representer. Okay. So that's how I came up with this name, and I think it is unique.
Yeah, it's Dr. Jesus.
Dr. Jesus.
Music.
I definitely do gospel rap. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Christian rapper, but I do sing as well. Most of my music, in some of the music that I do sing, in some of the songs I do rap. So yeah, I do both, and of course I'm a music producer as well. Okay, cool.
Most of the time, the things that they say that most of the great singers started from the church and then they went into a different direction. Do we see that happening to you?
No, for me.
Besides gospel,
for me, it started from the secular world. Then I came into gospel. I remember back in the days, I used to do secular, though it wasn't that professional. We just like doing it for a vibe. But I realized it to say, what I'm doing right now, I can do it maybe in the house of the Lord. And what made me to be a gospel artist is because of the background. Okay. When you are coming from a background where your parents and everybody is a Christian person, like everybody wants you to be like them. And I used to do that. I used to maybe try to do what they wanted me to do. But at the end of the day, when I go back to school, I used to be a gangster. I used to be a bad boy. Okay. So a time came when I started realizing this. I think I need to be decided. I shouldn't be doing things. I need to be content, and decided. Then I said, I think what I feel, I think I should be doing gospel. So that's how it started. All right. But all along I've been doing. I can go to school. I can go to church, do gospel, because I remember even.
I actually wanted to ask to say, were you doing choir and all those things?
Yeah, even up to now. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, so I think I started it even from I started it from Sunday school. I remember myself leading my fellow Sunday school mates to, you know, Sunday school. If you are having Sunday school week or Sunday school, you know, days, those times, I could lead them. I was their leader. So I think for me, I never started music. Music has always been in me. So now the Spirit convinced me because you know, I'm doing things of the Spirit, then when I go out there,
you're doing the contrary.
I'm doing the contrary. Then I said, I think I need to decide to be decided. So that's how I decided, like, let me just be doing gospel. So all along, I could do two things at a time.
Okay.
You know, I'm doing this, and when I go to school, I also do this. And even at that time, when I grew up, I think when I reached a youthful stage, I even joined the choir, praise. I even learned how to play these other instruments. And I'm back to school. I was in a choir, school choir. So I've been just in the musical circles. Even when I went to a secondary school, I was also chosen as an entertainment captain.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah, so
that's great.
The music has always been me.
Has always been.
Yeah, so I just never realized it to say I can take this as a professional thing, and worked for me. Okay,
so yeah. Would you say you've been doing this? I know you said, but maybe let's say professionally, how long have you been doing this? And can you call an upcoming or maybe already established artist?
Both. I'll say I won't say I'm an upcoming artist, but an uprising artist. I've been doing music all along, but I can say I'm 3 years old since 2020. That's when I took it seriously, like as a brand now. But I mean, these years back, I was doing it, but not in that professional way. But I could sing, I could rap, and people could say, "Ah, you're doing it right." But you know, there's that time when you feel like, no, these now are good things. It's a good product that people can consume out there, and people can appreciate to say this is the right thing. So in 2020, that's when I started doing something tangible, like videos, audios on point, and everything. But back in the days, I also have some tracks that I did back in the days. They are good, but for me, I thought I always think to say these were the tracks for the starting stage. So I'm 2 years, so I'm an upcoming artist. Then reason why I say both, because what I know is that in the gospel circles, is having numbers is not really a target. For me, what I know is that as long as what I do saves one or two people, I mean, a person listen to it and get inspired or maybe changes. For me, I have preached, so which means I might not be an upcoming artist because I'm preaching and the person are getting saved. So they are both.
How has been the response from people that listen to the music?
The response is good. I think right now I can say the response is good, and being it as a gospel rapper, you know, it's been hard. Like even back in the days, to this so-called Ben Apompi, Ben Amak to pull through, because people have always been regarding gospel rap as the devil's music, looking at its origin, everything around it. You know, my exes, my chan. They only know to say a rapper is always, you know, sagging, you know, speaking that vulgar language. But right now, I think I can say in Zambia, they are now embracing gospel rap culture. And I know because I'm being invited to a lot of churches. Previously, like recently, 2 days ago, I was performing to 2-3 churches that I was invited to. And you know, when you are performing, you are jumping and people are singing along with you. It's really an encouragement. So I think for me, I'm receiving a massive response. Sure.
Okay. So, for the things that we get to do in life, beats, music, all those things, we have people that we looked up to, and then they made you to say, okay, I want to get into that as well. Let me try to do that. Who say has been your inspiration, apart from God, of course?
Definitely. So first of all, I get inspiration to every person that I mean that do proper works. Like if a person is doing a good work, a good job, then to me they inspire me, because what I do at the end of the day, I always want to achieve, and have a tangible something in my hand. So talking about a person, I think Pompey and Mike 44 has been my inspiration, like all along, because I could listen to their songs day in, day out, and looking closely to their lifestyle, because I've been attending churches, like when they're having concerts, when they're having overnights, when I just hear to say Pompey is coming or Mike 44 is coming, I could go and just maybe learn one or two things from him, learn how they set up the stage, because those are the only people that have taught me how to perform live as a rapper, because most of the rappers, they just do lip singing, So but for me,
you're able to do it live.
I'm able to do it live, even with instruments. I'm able even to coordinate my instruments within minutes, and people get along with the vibe, and we do it. So these two people have been my inspiration all along. Definitely.
I can see songs there. We have Victory of each other, and we've got Kakulwa.
Yeah, Kakulwa. Now I just had to write it. Kakulwa. Nali Kakulwa. I'm free indeed.
So which one should we start with? Because we're going to play in the middle, and then of course at the end, as we get to which one should we start with?
Definitely. So let's start with maybe Kakulwa.
Definitely. What's the inspiration behind this song?
Yeah, so Kakulwa is the song that I did 3 months ago. It also have a video on my YouTube account. Great. Yes, definitely. So the song called Kakulwa, it means, as you put it, Kakulwa, it means I'm free indeed. It is inspired by the scripture that says, when a son of man sets you free, are free indeed. So I live a life where people could judge me because of my past past decisions and everything, and I'm trying to tell them to say I'm now a free person. I'm no longer the person that you used to know, an humanizer, a person that you used to know, that a troublemaker. That person you knew, and
back in the days.
Back in the days. So I am free. When a son of man set you free, you are free indeed. Definitely. So Nalika Kulwa means that simply means I'm free.
So listen to that piece of music. Of course, looking forward to it, and of course, it's Smith, Dr. Jesus.
Definitely.
To enjoy this particular one.
When the Son of Man set you free, you are free indeed. It's Dr. J. Represent Smith. Yo man, she definitely would have bushik. Let's achila le mumbela pochila bushik. Pole ndai mona na destiny. Nintubuko kuminyolo lote kashimi. She definitely would have bushik. Let's achila le mumbela pochila bushik. Pole ndai mona na destiny. Nintubuko kuminyolo lote kashimi. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Alimfumya mwapa no banje munjungwa bande. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. She definitely ulubuto no baba rwadi sanika. Back in the days nalichintomfa. Nemi bele yandi ya kuyumfa. Nalefi mona no mongo musepela. Shaishiwe naliwaka kwa mafya na leipela. Nale mono kupepa tiku pose nshita. Nali bize visa ndete fya lempita. Nale sekesho mubidu kuchilo mupashi. Nali walubana nale muna te wikashi. Nombe felisa anjita. Yosembone fisungusho mulita darling kakula. Apanti muntungwa. Shaka wele lemu mubufungwa. Icon. She definitely buda bushika. Lesa chida lemu mbela pochila bushika. Pole ndei mona na destiny. Nintubu kwa kuminyolo lote kashimi. She definitely buda bushika. Lesa chida lemu mbela pochila bushika. Pole ndei mona na destiny. Nintubu kwa kuminyolo lote kashimi. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Alimfumya mwapa nomba ndi muntungwa bande. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. Nalika kulwa analika kulwa. She definitely ulubuto nomba bano isanika. Ndichile ngo chipya panomba. Alachila bano kusalika. Kristu ewu chingo wajinomba. Konsena yakasuba kalabalika. Ngemfumu ndala no kubuka kumaka ya mfumu. Ifya kale fense fya lipita ndi mwana mfumu. Kwa jete ini satana kakile minyololo. I was a mochine na iwala wendume palobete tukwanishe ipele kulilesa kutule fimona no momenso yo beta waishi bafyadi kwikala bansansa shile fenali buda bushika lesa chila le mumbela pochila bushika pole pole ndei mona na destiny nindugu kwa kuminyolo lote kashimi shile fenali buda bushika lesa chila le mumbela pochila bushika pole pole ndei mona na destiny nindugu kwa kuminyolo lote kashimi nalika kulwa analika kulwa nalika kulwa analika kulwa nalika kulwa analika kulwa alimfumya mwapa nomba ndi muntu ngobande nalika kulwa analika kulwa nalika kulwa analika kulwa nalika kulwa analika kulwa shida finali ulubuto nomba balwani sanika represent sweet click on the track.
So there you have it. It's not music that you can only vibe to, but it's also reminding you of the fact that to say things, the old things are gone, and here is a new person, isn't it?
Definitely,
and free
definitely.
indeed.
Free indeed.
Good sound quality. I love the sound quality. So, do music, or maybe there are people that are involved, but DJ, what and what on that produce?
Yeah, so I can say 90% of my production, I'm an executive producer.
Okay.
Because I also have a record studio. I have a studio, back home.
Okay.
But when I want to work with somebody, like I do. So on this track, I started it to do the keys and everything. Then I had to take it to the other guy. Also helped me now to do, because I wanted his touch.
Okay.
You know, some kind of those are my piano, those are my big
drums.
Yeah, I really wanted that, and I said, okay, let me put it. Then we produced this song. We produced the two of us.
Okay.
But most of my music, I'm an executive producer. I do produce myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone would want to say, who is an executive producer?
So
understand.
Yeah, so an executive producer is the producer that is the person that really produces most of his music, of the company's music. So I can say, with my record label, I do produce most of the music from my recording studio.
Okay.
So that's being an executive producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can say I'm the primary person.
Okay. You are everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, what do you make of the music industry in the country?
Come again?
The whole music industry in Zambia. What do you make of it?
I can say the whole music industry, as of now, at least it's doing better.
Okay.
Yeah, unlike where we're coming from, because right now people are understanding that music is business, and people are investing in it. And at the end of the day, when they're investing, they also they're also waiting to, get something from whatever that they're doing. So right now, I can say Zambian music right now is on the right note, be it secular or gospel music, because both sides we're doing it this as a brand, as a business. Regardless, despite that I'm preaching, despite that I'm trying to convey my message.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask to say, what do you make of the commercialization of gospel music? Yeah.
Definitely. So despite that, I'm trying to convey my message there, but at the end of the day, I'm realizing to say it's the business, because I'm investing my own time. I invest time when I'm recording. Maybe I record all night.
And even resources, you're spending resources.
Definitely. Resources. When I make music, then I need to make an artwork. I need to make a video, which is money. Those are resources. Then I also need to put up my music on websites. When talk about, maybe this time I can say Boomplay, I need to pay to put my music on Boomplay, so that I can also have the streaming platform and everything. So I can say we put in a lot of effort. As of now, I think whatever that we are doing, it's paying off.
Okay. So it's paying off. Actually,
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I said for me, I'm using both as an upcoming artist or established because it's the only few uprising artists who are making money from music. But me, I'm doing that because number one, I'm investing. Whenever I have a track, I do invest. Like I preserve a small amount of money for boom play and everything. And when I started having streams, because per stream I get paid.
You get paid. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, definitely I get paid. So that's the reason why you see a lot of people get excited when they've got 1,000 streaming.
1,000 streaming.
Because that's a lot of huge amount of money.
Okay.
You know, that gets to their pockets.
Okay.
So even to me, despite that I don't really have a lot of streamings, but I do really
You're making something.
15K, 20K, which is a lot of money for me. So I get.
Okay.
So I'm doing. I do make money through this. So this time I don't really give my music to websites, maybe to indimba.com, to Afrifire, because then they make money.
They are making money through your music, and then you're not getting anything from it.
Not getting anything. Just the fact that maybe they make us being known out there and people know about you. But at the end of the day, me, I don't even want to be known. All I need is just to be making money. Yes. My name will be going there. So Victory will be
the second one.
Yeah, will be the second one. Okay. So Victory is the song that I did, I think 2 years ago. When I was the time I told you to say I started doing this as professional in 2020. So I did this Victory in 2020. I think I can say I did an album. In 2020. It is also on the streaming platform. That's the album that I started. I mean that's an album that made me to be on the limelight. So this track was among the 21 songs that I did. In that album called, the album was called Dr. Jesus.
Dr. Jesus.
Definitely.
Okay. So to each and then it with each amber. So enjoy.
Solo chelo lesa wange Yabepa no kutotela pancho mwambusha Tekumaka yandi kubulamba nangu kujenjela Lelo nekuluse lwenu pancho nyemwe mpamaka Nangu naisanga inendi mubulwi Nangu ranshunguluka kubarani wandi Jitafye Victory belongs to me. Victory belongs to me. Ukulusa ijo lyashi lyakalyala umulute wanjina panonwala nangu fingesala lebo shitentala nangu abalwani bayimo kunoko kulilesa mwipepo chitanoku noko they scatter ukwabulo kukosa nakashita. That's why namuchetekela tatanga ai masatana makatakwata wiponi yandili pepo shilala ukwabule pepo ukubuka no kwenda lipepo naba mwisengene pepo halale sala mukulu vyosala chikafikulu. Victory belongs to me. Shisakamana nangu fise. Victory belongs to me. Nemo munduila. Victory belongs to me. my boy, Dr. Jesus. G.O.D. Jesus for life.
All right, definitely another jam that you need actually to enjoy, and of course, it's reminding you that victory belongs to you, because God fights for us, and of course, victory is guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. So Dr. Jesus has done that. Like I said, I think I really love the fact that the sound is so clean.
Oh,
very
cool.
quality.
Thank you. Thank
sound.
you so
It's
much.
really interesting. Okay. I can see we've got 7 minutes to go.
Definitely.
And we need to play the other song because you need to listen to it as well. Okay. And as we get to just conclude the program, just, if people want to consume your music, where can they find it? Not only that, your last words as we get to conclude the program.
Thank you so much. Okay, so they can get to find my music on all streaming platforms, as I said. So my name is Smith Dr. Jesus. That's the name that I use on all platforms.
Social media platforms.
On all social media handles.
Okay.
My name is Smith Dr. as in Dr. then Jesus without a space. Then they can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok these days. TikTok is so
it's making rounds.
Definitely. So they can also find my music on Boomplay, as I mentioned earlier on. My music is on Boomplay. Even this other music, they're also even on these other platforms like websites, because I used to upload and even these other these other websites, they do upload my music. Sometimes they just get and you just going to find that the music is there, so they can find me there and on Boomplay. I think Boomplay is one of the fastest now application to find music. So they just type Smith Dr. Jesus and definitely they are going to find my music. And I do call myself Prince wa Kusamfya. Okay. So on most of my pics, I do wear the clown. Okay. So if they want to see the person, like, I do wear clown. Okay. I have that yellow. Okay. So in most of my artworks and it's part of my branding. Okay. Because I need to be different as
you need to be different as an artist
so that people are easily finding me. Okay. So I do have that yellow. So that's how people can find my music. Okay. Definitely.
Ichambaso.
Ichambaso, it simply means kuchalo. Mwalimbi kakwiza. Chambaso is having something that you don't really deserve. I can put it in that way. Maybe having something that you are not expecting that you're going to have them. For instance, maybe having a job that you don't even qualify for it. Yeah. You understand, right? So I did this song. It was deep down from my heart. Okay, that's good. I was trying to tell. This day I looked at how the things that I've gone through in life and where I am right now, because
it was more of a reflection.
Yeah, some people thought to say I won't do anything. I was looking at myself wearing suits, having big shows, being invited to bigger churches like Blade of Life is a huge church. So I looked at that and I said I did the reflection that I said, wow, so I think nilikuchalo. So I said, okay, I just to thank God to say, lesalimbika pachamba. So I had to reflect to where I'm coming from, and the story behind this song is a reflection to where I was and what the people used to think about me and where I am right now. Okay. So even when you watch the video, so the same song is my recent music video. It's my recent project. Okay. It's the last project that I released. Okay. It has also a video on my YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to enjoy. Of course, our studios, like you heard, I had a very great conversation with Dr. Jesus Smith there. And of course, I hope you get to leave us a number of songs so that we can be playing them, promoting. Definitely. I think that's the least we can do. Definitely. As Millennium Radio. Definitely. Until next week at the same time, it is bye bye for now, but enjoy this one.
Next level music. It's Dr. G. Represent Smith. Move to the beat. Okay. Nakabili wacha. Emweshi kushabela tashichola mumoyo. Ngana lolesha kuntu nafuma. inebo ulya baleito wasolwa mulandu wakuchula nali wasapula ine umwaka wose wakwana kwete vetolo shirimo alisuka pona salati babuya kumasambelelo emwapa kudya mfwile na fwaya padya mmalilo elo nalya nshaishiwe nkasulwa ku bantu ekulitata nono Papa Godo, yeah. Papa Godo, yeah. Mueva bula ifya zulwa Mwafibika pachambaso Nafena fyala moneka konge ifinto, yeah. Mwalibula ne wazulwa Mwambika pachambaso Nanebo nala moneka kongo